Welcome, and I hope you're good. This is Kayos, where we platform the latest trends and topics impartially, providing you with the most recent matters mainstream leaves out. Fadiel Groenewald of the FF Plus has been gaining a lot of popularity amongst the people of South Africa, as he has been challenging convicted criminals. This comes after he has conducted a raid at Sun City Prison. During the raid, drugs, cell phones and various electronic devices were discovered. Groenewald vowed that he will continue with the raids throughout the country. Controversial and racist member of the DA, Renaldo Gouws, has been selected to be deputy spokesperson in Parliament. This comes as a surprise to many, as Gouws hasn't been the people's favorite person. He had been suspended after 40,000 people signed a petition for his removal. South Africa's Human Rights Watch has also reacted, saying it would institute proceedings against Gouws for the hate speech and harassment. Mr. Gouws tried to deny the authenticity of the videos, but it was proven later that the videos were in fact real.
Alright, so there's a couple of things I want to say, okay? Kill the kill all the That's all I've got to say. Kill all the kill all the Alright, so now that I have your attention, tell me, how did it feel when you heard that? How did it make you feel as a black man to hear that, okay? Not even to talk about white people. How did you as a black man feel hearing that?
Founder of the National Colored Congress, Fadiel Adams, has once again contentiously expressed his views on the current state Mzansi is in. He has illuminated his stance within the political space, condemning the ANC and the DA while painting a picture of his look on the future of South Africa.
We ran a campaign against the DA. We ran a campaign against the ANC. I would be betraying you if I was working with either of them. Ramaphosa sits with a file, a completed investigation by SIU about what happened at Strandfontein. Enough to probably jail people from the DA. He's never released that report. He's there to protect the DA, like the DA are there to protect him. While the protection of Ramaphosa and people like Steenhuisen goes on, colored people will die. I will fight that with my last breath. I have chosen my side. I ask you to be on the side of the right. MK is not Jacob Zuma. MK is a collective. They've got 7 PhDs in there. These are not stupid people. This is why Ramaphosa and the DA fear MK. Let me tell you something, my people. Within MK, within the EFF, there are people that are my people. Let me tell you who is not my people. John Steenhuisen is not my people. Alan Zille is not my people. We are 18 months, 19 months away from doing the unthinkable. The billions can't save him. The media can't save him. Jacob Zuma is the only president in the history of this country that has delivered something for the poor. The fact that our people abuse social grants to go and sip and sign tick by the merchant is not Jacob Zuma's fault. Social grants were delivered by Jacob Zuma. You know, when that man came into the seat, South Africans were dying of a simple disease called HIV. Thabo Mbeki denied that there was such a thing. They said that the country couldn't afford antiretrovirals to save poor lives. Zuma came in his first month in office. He sat down with the finance people. He said, I don't care where you find it. Poor people are dying. 3 months later, we were rolling out life-saving treatment. You don't see a funeral every day anymore. That is what Jacob Zuma did for this country. This government of national unity cannot hold. It can't. It's impossible. They're already fighting amongst each other. Senior people in the ANC have already come to me and said they're removing Ramaphosa soon. It's happening.
Yes.
The real government of national unity will be formed soon. And colored people will have a part to play.
Yes.
You.
Former President Nelson Mandela's National Security Advisor, Neil de Beer, who also happens to be founder of the United Movement Party, has complimented former President Jacob Zuma's political strategy to take over South African government. Here's a brief video of him dissecting it for us.
MK Party is funded, well-nourished, supported, articulated, not by the people inside, but by handlers who have a definite plan, piece by piece. And their next strike, hear me well, MK is preparing for their next strike. And their next strike is to go for every municipality in this country in about 18 months when we start building up the 2026 municipal election. I know this. One of them told me that is their next battleground. So if they can control local government and have now access as the third largest party in parliament, Chris, what a move. What a move.
Rapper and podcaster L-Tido is making rounds for calling out controversial podcaster Mac G. The Dlalarana hitmaker has poured out his anger and frustration on Mac G and Soul. This comes after Mac G mocked L-Tido's podcast, comparing it to a kiddies show.
As we speak, 2024, no one is doing better interviews than us. Mac G, are you mad from a simple situation that all the guests that you want to have on your podcast, I Can Speak, aka Casper Nyovest, Mahu, Sir Trail, are choosing to come to our podcast to have interviews? I'm confused, bro. You're doing well. Why are you worried about us? You are doing well. There's space for everybody in this game. You are shining. Why are you worried about us? Like, let it be known. Are we beefing or are we at war? Because I'm confused right now. Don't give me love behind closed doors and then on your platform, you're always taking jabs at me. I need to know, bro, because you guys got me confused right now. Yes, Mac G, we ask real questions on this podcast. Watch any episode we've had. If you want to come to a podcast where they're not going to ask you who you smashed, come to the L-Tido podcast. If you want to come to a podcast where they're not going to ask you about your identity of your kid and lie about that and the father of your kid, come to the L-Tido podcast. Right, Chair? We just operate from an integrity point of view. See, Mac G, we build artists and you break down artists.
As expected, Mac G clapped back, but this time with a below-the-belt approach.
Who's this
that
now?
shocked many.
Baby mom.
How do you get L-Tido's number?
Hey,
baby
don't worry.
mama?
Don't ask things you don't want to know, Chief. Hey, Stando Sam.
Oh, my word.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good and you, Stando Sam.
I'm alright.
Listen, man, it's been a minute. You good?
I'm okay. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But listen, I've got a message for your baby daddy, right? Please get a pen and paper. You got to write this down. It's very important. It's paramount.
My goodness, what do you want to say to Sato now?
Okay. You got to tell him, right? You got a pen and paper?
Just hold on for me 2 seconds.
Yeah, get a pen and paper.
Talk. Hey,
Pen
man.
and
Hey,
paper.
man.
Imanglan pindu.
Yeah.
Imanglan pindu.
You can tell me?
Where did I take it, Chief? Hey, you got a pen and paper?
Yes, yes.
Yes, tell him he's getting too excited. He must stay in his lane. He's the demo
I
of
know.
podcasting. Please let him know
Okay.
that people do not watch his podcast because of him. It's because of his guests, not him.
How dare you? But you know what? This is giving real beef. It's not giving vegan at all. But you know what? I'm going to set him right for you.
Okay, no problem. my backbone. Do you want to add it to that?
Oh, you backbone. Hey, just ask him.
Yeah, small
What the hell
fish
is
is
fuck
you
me
small
for?
fish.
Hey man, like, what did I do to? I sought L-Tido and I told him his show is he's doing well, his show's dope. And then Jiggy, he's saying I showed him fake love. You're the one who's been dissing him and whatever, and saying his show is your TV. Ask him what problem does he have with me? What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I say?
And you know, when I met him, I was with my mother. So that's the only reason I said nice things about his podcast.
No, I
I
meant
can't
to.
tell him the truth in front of my mother, you know. It's disrespectful.
L-Tido later replied, claiming Mac G called a random girl and that is not his baby mama. L-Tido kwatile bafowethu. The guy also called out Maphorisa. You got to hear this.
Shebashir comes here to this podcast and expresses how you robbed him of his money and you mad at me. Explain, where's the logic in that? I just gave Shebashir a platform just to speak. I don't even know you guys had differences. Please explain that to me, because Odom, Sunny Boy. I mean, me and you actually got on a call after the Shebashir episode and we spoke, and the conclusion after we got on that call was you are going to come on the episode and express things from your side. But guess what? You didn't come to this episode because you are afraid, DJ Maphorisa. You are afraid to answer the questions, the real questions. Because on this podcast, we ask the real questions. Sunny Boy, the things you've been doing in this game industry, you literally got the other genre looking like surviving piano right now. Because of you and your arrogance and the way you carrying on. Let's speak about DJ Maphorisa. You have a label, bro. I want to ask you questions, DJ Maphorisa. Where's Shasha? Where's Howard? Where's Mlindo? This is your label. This is our people. They're not even dropping music right now. This is the people that you did on your label. You consistently, for years, fucked over artists, and you think you can get away with it. I don't know, you think you did it? Did you have a case last year? You had a case last year because you're a coward. You only offend women, and you'd rather swear at my mother than me, right? You only offend women because you're a coward. That's what cowards do. Why didn't you just say fuck L-Tido and leave it there? Because my mother obviously won't fight you. You have a case because you beat up women. I get it. Didn't you beat up Tuli Pongolo? We all seen the case. And what did you do? The money made it disappear. Money can solve everything. Is that how we're working? The money got you that gassed up that you feel anything you can solve with money. Let me tell you, bro, I respect integrity, bro. And you don't have none. You're a despicable, disgusting human being, bro. Gyauchaya, 99. The way you've been carrying on, you are a cancer to this industry.
Maphorisa later apologized for swearing at L-Tido's mother's privates. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share for more content. Till we meet again.